Okay,
We're back.
we're back, and we should have
Man.
sound. I don't know what happened.
It was, I don't know.
Anyway, this is what happens when you self-produce your stuff. And
You
you try.
just, technical things.
I have
you just don't know
nobody to
sometimes.
help. It's
Yeah.
just
But
me.
you did good.
Hey,
We're
thanks.
back.
We shut
We're
it down,
back.
and now we're back.
We're back, boo.
Okay, so we had to delete the other video because there was no sound, so it was pointless.
Yeah.
So welcome, happy Friday, happy
Red Friday.
Red Friday.
Yes.
Feels like
Again.
Groundhog Day because
Yeah.
we already went through this. But anyway, excited for the Chiefs.
Yes, this Sunday. Woo!
Sunday. Anyway, what are you most looking forward to?
I think, okay, so I feel like I just repeated myself, or I'm repeating myself from last time, but...
Nobody's going to see it.
I know, but basically, I was saying how you're not really a big football guy.
No.
He's not.
I'm a small football guy.
He's a small football. He's a fun size.
What?
football guy.
This conversation
This isn't
is going
well.
so bad.
So I think what I'm most looking forward to is when I do watch a football game, I'm normally by myself in the
Not
in
always.
the family room.
If
Yeah,
that's true. If there's
it's
things to be
true.
done outside, I would rather
He's
be out
an
there.
outside guy. Like, you rather sweat and dig and plant.
I'd sweat and dig and plant.
Yeah,
That's what
and
I
so I'm looking forward to kind of being by myself
do. Whoa.
in the family room. If
I don't
you
know how
have
I feel
kids,
about that.
you just don't get a lot of alone time, right?
I guess.
And so it's
That's
just
true.
me in the family room
You in the
with
family
my neck
room.
turning red because I get so anxious.
That's true. You do turn red.
Yeah, but it doesn't take much. So
So I wanted to do something a little more serious this morning.
okay.
Evie doesn't know about this yet,
I
so
was gonna
I'm just
say.
gonna play this real quick. So bear with me.
Oscar.
I don't know if you guys could see that or not. I had Shanice make that logo.
Way to go, Shanice!
Anyway, it said, "Dad jokes from a dad." So, be prepared. Here come some dad jokes.
Some dad jokes.
So
All
your
right.
goal is to try not to laugh. It's gonna be tough because these are funny. All right.
Okay.
You try not to laugh
gonna,
as well.
I'm gonna get in my drama
Yeah.
mindset.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's the first one. I'm afraid for the calendar. Its days are numbered. Oh, sorry. The dad is laughing at me. Okay. Okay. My wife said I should do lunges to stay in shape. You're already laughing. That would be a big step forward.
Oh.
Ah. I got you on that
Cheesy.
one. Okay, this is a good one, in my opinion, from Dad. What do a tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common? They're both parasites.
Lame.
Oh, come on!
Lame.
That was funny. I need a laugh track. Where's my
You
sound
really
effects?
do.
I'm going to have that next week. How do you follow Will Smith in the snow? You follow the Fresh Prince.
Oh, I like that one.
Yes. Okay.
That
good.
was good.
Good. All right. Last one. I'm not going to bore you any longer. If April showers bring Mayflowers, what do Mayflowers bring? Pilgrims.
I was gonna say pilgrims.
Well, I think a lot of us have heard that
Yeah.
one already.
I-
Anyway, that ends our serious segment. Dad
Wow.
jokes from a dad.
Velveeta segment right there. Cheesy.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so all right. Well, last week we introduced our studio. We talked about celebrating 5 years in business, which is coming up next month.
Crazy.
That is crazy. Tell us more about that, Evie.
Well, you see, long ago,
Long ago,
Blue Dwarf was born in our
in our
family
tiny
room.
basement.
Yes, and yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think what we're gonna do is the whole month of October we're going to every week give away something.
What? The whole month? That's what you're thinking?
That's what I'm thinking.
Wow. Go big or go home.
Go big or go home. It's 5 years. That's pretty significant. They claim that if a business can make it to 5 years, then your chance of longevity increases exponentially. That's the word for the day, exponentially.
Wow. Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm excited about that. and we still need to put our heads together and figure out what we're going to give away. We still need some suggestions on what you guys would like possibly for us to give away. It was suggested that headshots, professional headshots would be one.
I think branded social media content.
Branded social media content, yep.
Product photography.
Product photography.
I would love to do some consulting, one-on-one consulting. Because I love the one-on-one, or like just more the introvert in me.
Yeah, sure.
Shines a little bit better.
Absolutely.
When it's smaller settings.
In smaller settings. But anyway, so we're excited about that. Super duper excited. Stacy, you keep saying Chiefs tickets. That's a possibility. I'm not going to lie.
Let's go in together.
Oh, Stacy. Stacy, you want to go in halvesies? If you go in halvesies, we'll go with you, and we'll just all go see the Chiefs. Anyway, so we're excited about that. But today, because of obviously what we want to try to accomplish with going live, is to actually bring some tips and some value to you guys. It's not going to be all dad jokes, and
thank goodness for that. I think everyone just said, thank you, Jesus.
Yes. Anyway, so without further ado, let's dive in.
Okay.
So today we're going to be talking about basically how to create a very simple social media strategy for your business. This is not like anything that we do for our clients. We basically not dumbed it down, but trimmed it down to make it more, I would say, accessible for just any business owner who's wanting to...
I would say for newbies. This is
I would definitely
more
say...
of a newbie level. Like, I just got on social media. Like, I am talking to somebody right now who literally just joined Facebook, and you think, holy moly, there's people like that still? Yes.
Absolutely.
And so it's like...
Or people starting a new business who have never had a business page.
Just don't know.
Yeah, you don't know what to do.
And that's fine.
Absolutely. So that's the whole point behind this, is to kind of give you an idea, an overview, a flyover view of what a simple social media strategy would look like. So first, let's answer the question, what is a social media strategy? A social media strategy is literally a list of everything you plan to do and accomplish on social media. So it's not something, crazy that you can't attain or can't do. It's literally just, I'm going to get organized and put on paper everything that I want to accomplish on social media.
And that totally reminds me of the quote, if you fail to plan...
Your phone keeps going off.
You got it on fire.
Yeah, if you fail to plan...
Right? Did I say that right?
Yeah,
I was checking.
Fail to plan... Why she has her phone on the table going off every 5 seconds is beyond me. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's true.
It's true. So let's dive in. Number one, choose your social media platform. And again, our pro tip here is if you've never put a strategy together before, we recommend you just start with one. I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the biggest mistake that a lot of business owners make when they start thinking about, I've got to be on social, is they want to do everything.
Everywhere, and that's just so much to take on.
So much.
Let's do Facebook, let's do Instagram, let's do Twitter, let's do LinkedIn, let's do Clubhouse, let's do Snapchat, let's do TikTok. Like, holy moly, do you have all day? Because if you do, go for it.
Yeah.
But most of us don't.
Absolutely.
So conquer one, be great at it, move on to the next platform, and keep expanding.
Absolutely. So we recommend starting with Facebook because it's still the number one platform in terms of reach. And most of us, in terms of business owners, are looking to reach, people who are over the age of, 18. So
for the most part, absolutely.
Yeah. So typically your Snapchat, your TikTok, those that are geared more toward the younger. So Facebook and Instagram, I would say, are the majority of what we're trying to accomplish. But Facebook definitely still has the most users, still has the most tools and resources, in my opinion.
Absolutely. If somebody goes to a brand new business that they've never bought before, the first thing they're going to do is go to their Facebook page or go to their Instagram page. So it's like, are these people real? Are they legit? Do they have real reviews? Like, it's not so much the website first, it's the social media.
Yeah, it's definitely social media. And Stacy brings up a great point. She says, great info, nothing worse than a business page with no content. Yeah.
It sucks.
It's awful, isn't it?
Unprofessional.
But how does that happen?
By not posting.
But
right?
because you tried to go everywhere.
Yeah.
It's so people are.
Or you don't have a plan and you don't know.
You don't have a plan and you don't know where to start. But a lot of business owners are like, yeah, I'm going to do it all. And they do it for like maybe a day or two, a week. But you can't keep that up. That's a lot. You can keep that up. Don't get me wrong. But it is a lot. That's why we have jobs, actually.
Yeah.
We do that for our clients. But we're not here to talk about us. Anyway, good point, Stacy. Thank you so much for chiming in on that. Okay, so we recommend start with one platform, focus on that.
Baby steps, right?
Baby steps, absolutely. Number 2, choose the days you will post. Of course, we always recommend at least 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but you could do 4 days. I wouldn't do any more than 4 just starting out. What do you think?
I'm going to say if you can handle it, show up every day. That's what I'm going to tell you to do.
Okay.
So we're a little different.
We are.
But yeah, as far as like a good chapter 1 or baby step,
phase 1.
I would for sure show up 3 days a week.
I'm just trying to make it simple in terms of like how I think more practically, like, okay, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's easy to remember.
It's attainable.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely attainable. So number 1, pick your platform. Number 2, choose the days you're going to post. So maybe on a piece of paper, you're like, okay, strategy, right? Going to post on Facebook 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So far, pretty simple, not overwhelming.
Super simple.
Number 3, create your post calendar. So we like paper.
I'm old school.
And we like to write, although we do have digital calendars, obviously. But if you're visual and you like to hold your piece of paper or your calendar, you just print one out, right? So this is an old one from August, but just an example of, so we have obviously Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. If you have specials, if you have...
Man, just think it through, right?
That's the key, yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold that thought.
I could just talk so much about
I know, you're
this.
about to actually say, I think, what this pro tip is getting
Okay.
into. So when planning what to post on your calendar, consider using the 80-20 rule, which is 80% of your post should inform, educate, or entertain, and 20% should directly promote your brand. So we've all been on social media sites where you're like, holy cow, all they talk about is themselves. All they talk about is their brand. Sell. And they don't balance that with things that are entertaining or things that are educational or, I always say, if a business can make me laugh, they've got me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes. Entertain me.
And
then educate me and then sell me because I'm going to trust you and I'm going to start to like you a little bit more if I don't know you before I got
if you're just discovering a business, you want to get to know the personality of the business, and that really does come from, if you're a small business owner, that comes from you. You are the brand, and I know you probably don't want to think that way, but you have to. Anyway, so 80-20 rule, do your best to think about, okay, what can I do? What can I talk about? Or what can I share? Or are there things that I see on social media that I think are funny that I could use? That's the basic gist of it is just trying to figure out, okay, on this day, I'm going to maybe post something that's motivational on Monday, Motivational Monday. But it sounds cheesy, but if you're just starting out,
love it,
right? Just do it and
so,
try it.
I would say, I don't know, I don't know where you're...
Are you going to deviate? Don't deviate. Go ahead.
Right?
Just go for it.
So I was just going to say, I would start off with the 3 E's, right? Educate, entertain, empower. If you just kind of focus on those little things.
Right.
And then I always think about when I'm scheduling for our clients a full month in advance, it's kind of like a recipe for a cake, right? Or for whatever. Like
something
there needs
tasty.
to be an array of ingredients.
Yeah.
And so like, what are those ingredients for your audience? So I would start off with the 3 E's.
That's very good.
I would look at holidays, upcoming holidays, fun events that are coming up.
Absolutely.
Like today's Red Friday. We did, so right now we're just kind of doing a fun half face quote that we're doing on our page personally. I love quotes, love seeing the faces in an artsy fun way.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, this is Red Friday. What if I do a quote of a Chiefs player, right? Like that's something different for us. So I did a Kelsey quote. quote this morning. So just like thinking ahead, so you're not scrambling that day for what's happening today.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
And that's why putting it on a calendar is so important. So you can, like, for Evie and us here, I mean, we're always trying to do a month ahead for our clients. So you have time. And that's the whole point, is making sure that you have time to get your content created or ready.
Because for sure for us, with all of our clients, like we have a steady flow. So it's figure out the content, the social media strategy for that client, and then it goes through the design process.
Right.
So we have to be ahead of time.
Absolutely.
So maybe not like a full month for you,
but
if
it
you're
would
not
be
there,
good.
but maybe like 1 to 2 weeks if you want to start with that.
I say if you could do a month, I say if you could do a month, do a month. It's not that difficult if you look at it like this.
It's really not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe 13. 13 posts in a month.
Right.
If you've got a month to create those and get them ready and organized, I mean, you're ahead of the game and you're going to be prepared. And I think that's the biggest drawback, or the biggest, I don't know what word I'm looking for, the biggest hurdle that most small businesses face is it's always last minute. Oh, I got to get something up. I got to get something up. And what ends up happening is either you don't put anything up, or you end up grabbing something
and it looks like
that doesn't match your brand, or
yeah,
something that you saw that you thought you could use, and it's like, and then you get discouraged, right? So it's this cycle because nobody's engaging with your content. Nobody, and you're like, why even post?
Why even? Yeah, it's a waste of time.
But it's not a waste of time if you have a good, solid strategy in place. And I think we beat that dead horse long enough.
Right.
So 80-20 rule. And of course, this video will be on Facebook. You can go back and watch it over and over again. I'm going to start putting these live videos on our website as well, eventually for playback. So anyway, moving on. Number 4, use free resources and templates. So getting back to that content creation, after you've picked your platform, we recommend Facebook starting out, and you've decided how many days a week you're going to post, and you have your calendar with all of your ideas, now you need to start actually creating content. You don't have to be a graphic designer anymore. Like in the old days, there wasn't Canva, there wasn't all these other places where you could go and put graphics together. There's
so many free resources you can use.
Yes.
If you want branded bad A graphics, Blue Door has them.
Well,
I'm just saying, we recommend, like, if you can.
This is not about us.
Right, but
I know.
I'm saying.
You're proud of our work, and I am too. Yeah. But the point is, this is for, if you're just starting out and you don't have a budget for, outsourcing your social media implementation, creation, and stuff, that's what this is for, is to just kind of give you some tips and ideas. So Canva obviously is a great tool. There's a ton of different options. Just go to Google and search in, social media graphic creator or templates or anything like that. Another great one would be FreePick, and that's spelled with a K, freepik.com, freepik.com. Mm-hmm. And you can literally go there. They have a free plan where you can, different stock images and things like that. Obviously, we don't recommend that. Stock images all the time, but if you're just starting out and you don't have a large budget, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
And if you're not ultra creative in terms of like being able to put graphics and things together, just try. Just you don't know until you try, and you don't know until you put yourself out there and see what you can create. But there's a ton of YouTube tutorials. There's a ton of resources online to help you with that. Anything you want to add to that? I think I talked a lot on that one.
You did.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just here.
You are the eye candy.
Well,
I am the information.
I don't know about that.
Yes, you are. You're lovely, dear. All right, number 5. Plan to go live. So if you're looking at your calendar, and this will scare some people and or make some people excited. So
mostly scare though.
12 to 13.
That's fine.
12 to 13 posts, right? That you need for a month. If you're doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, let's just say hypothetically you're going to go live once a week, right? Boom. That knocks out in terms of content creation, actually putting a graphic or something together. That knocks out 4 to 5 of those right off the bat. So going live can be frightening for a lot of people. Actually, we're going to talk about that next week. But anyway, what would you like to say?
So we had a client come in this week for a meeting, and love this client. We love all of our clients. They came in and they were like, okay, you guys are doing your end.
What do we need to do?
What do we need to do? Like, beautiful words, right? Like, okay, like, let's do this. Here's what you need to do. And like literally everything we told them to do, they jumped on it, and it's amazing seeing their numbers, their insights go up. We told them to go live, and they both were like, oh, like, no, I don't want to. But we're like, you got to do it. Like, it's so important for your audience to see you in real time and just know what you're really like. And you're going to say dumb, like, how many dumb things have we said live before?
Oh,
so many,
we
right?
say so many.
And I suck at words. So, like, going live terrifies me every time.
Right.
But I'm here. I'm showing up. So yeah, going live is just so important for your audience to get to know you better.
Yeah.
People buy from people they know and trust, and going live gives them an opportunity to get to know you more and to trust you. So. And
from an analytics and kind of algorithmic side, Facebook Live videos produce 6 times as many interactions as traditional video. So the algorithms that are in place on Facebook, and I think Mark Zuckerberg said it a few years ago, and I don't know how you feel politically about whatever, but if you're going to be on social media, again, Facebook is where it's at. So he said, you know, they're pushing video and live video. As a matter of fact, I think
it's just more and more.
They just want more video content. Why is that? Because people love to watch video. Last year, during the pandemic, I can't remember the exact statistic, but it was like an astronomical amount of video was consumed. So if you're producing video content or if you're going live, the algorithms will favor that content over any kind of static image that you could produce in Canva or whatever the case may be. So whenever we create strategies for our clients, we always give them our recommendations for things they can do. And the number one thing is go live. It's so critical to your business. And one of the things that our client said the other day when Evie was referring to, he said he just didn't feel comfortable. And I said, well, it's not about you. It's about your business. And it's like a light bulb went on in his head. He was like,
it really did.
Yeah, he was like, oh my gosh, you're right. It's not about me. It's not about how I feel about being behind the camera. It's about what's best for my business and what's best for growing my business. So Stacy's asking a question, how long should a live video be, generally speaking? I would say at least plan on, the longer the live video, the better the result's going to be for you, honestly. That's why we're trying to get to the 30-minute mark. In my opinion, that's what we're trying to do. Evie doesn't know that, but I'm over this. No. If you're going to go live from your phone, and again, we're going to be talking about this next week, but if you're going to go live from your phone, at least try to get 5 minutes in.
I was going to say 10.
5 to 10 minutes, right? So, which is super easy to do, and a lot of people are like, I don't know what to say. So here's an idea for you. If you have a brick and mortar business, and this is what we told our client the other day, take your phone, go outside. If you have signage, put that behind you. Make sure the sun is behind you, and not, oh man, I just forgot.
I don't know.
I will correct myself.
Schedule the sun to work.
Schedule the sun. What I was trying to say is make sure you're not blown out. But anyway, we're going to cover all that next week. Tune in. But you're using your phone, hit the live option. You know, you're going to talk about, hey, what a beautiful day, guys. You know, so glad. Whatever. You just be yourself and invite them in. Open the door and say, hey, I just want to show you kind of what we got going on.
I think, too, what they were talking about was they've been in their brick and mortar for quite a while, but they're still really shocked that people don't know where they're located.
Yeah, a lot of businesses are like that.
So I was like, okay, you start off your live video outside. You name the 2 big businesses right next to you.
They're in a strip center.
Just so other people can get an idea of, oh, I've been there. They're right next to it. That's awesome.
Exactly.
And then they get a visual.
They're name dropping other businesses.
Yeah. And then they get a visual of what the outside of your building looks like. It's just more inviting. It's like almost coming into somebody's home.
Exactly.
Like, give us a tour. Let's see.
Here's what I know about most business owners, especially here in the Kansas City area. They're just good people.
Oh my gosh.
Such
I feel
good
like
people.
Missouri has the nicest
people.
Like legit Midwesterners.
If you're a business owner and you're in Missouri, there's a great chance that you're just a quality individual, just trying to make a living, just trying to do your best. And that's what people need to see. They need to see that, you're real and you want them to be a part of your life, your journey, your business. And there's no better way than going live and just inviting those people into your life. So not everything has to be super highly produced like I'm doing. I just geek out on this stuff, and it makes me happy to do stuff like this. But that's why we're talking about next week going live from your phone and just using that amazing tool. Think about that. It wasn't 25, maybe 20 years ago. You couldn't do anything like that. You couldn't go live.
Right.
I mean, that was for news people and stuff, you couldn't do that. But now we have the ability right from our phone to...
And it's free.
It's free.
This free tool for you
exactly.
to use
It's
to
amazing.
bring in your
Okay,
audience.
so again, we hammered that one home. So anyway, okay. So we've got our platform picked out, Facebook. We've got 3 posts a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We've got our calendar with our ideas. We're going to talk about, I'm going to try to encourage people on Mondays. I'm going to talk about maybe going live on a Wednesday or Friday. And then that other day during the week, I'm going to talk about maybe twice out of the month, I'm going to do a post on a special that we're running, or I'm going to go live and talk about a special or show a new product that we got in. So you're just going to map that out on your calendar. Keep it super simple.
These are just easy peasy,
so easy. Yeah.
Newbie level.
Basic level stuff.
Right away,
here.
just thinking, say somebody's like, I'm already there. Like, give me something else.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you kind of share the love on a post? So you tag another business owner and it's all about them, right? So you're just shining the spotlight on them. You're tagging them. You're checking in at their store.
Yeah.
At the same time, you're being mindful of how amazing and helpful reviews are. So you're leaving them a review. I love those kind of posts.
Absolutely.
And then normally what will happen is that business owner will be like, holy moly, thank you. And then they're sharing your stuff, or they're sharing the post about them, which in turn highlights you, shows that you're just a super nice person.
That you love your community, that you care.
Yeah.
All the things that are probably actually true about you, that's just a way that you can do it. And we're not talking about like trying to manipulate things or whatever. You can tell when people are being shady and all they care about is themselves. But if you're truly a genuine person like that and you do love another business, absolutely promote them and do that. And again, not that it's all about you at that point, but it does come back to you. You're giving and you get. So, Stacy, we love all your comments today. Thank you very much for hanging out with us, Stacy. She says she loves this. She says, I hear a lot that people lived in Belton for their whole lives and didn't know we were here. Exactly our point. So it's important to showcase, hey, this is where we're at. The outside. Yeah. Show your signage, and just let people know, hey, we're here. And we're here to serve you. Okay, this is the last part of this very simple strategy. Execute, evaluate, and repeat. So half the battle is showing up week after week. If you could be consistent long enough, you'll begin to learn what works best for you and build a better strategy from there. So once you master this very simple strategy like Evie was talking about, you can build on it, start doing other things. And from there, you'll see your insights. Maybe we need to do a video on how to check your insights, because I think there are
There's
some people.
so much we could.
There's a lot, and we've got time. We're going to do it. We're going to cover as much of stuff that we can to help you guys. But showing up is half of it right there.
Consistency wins, though. Like if you can just get that in your mind, consistency wins, and that it's not about you; it's about your audience. Just kind of getting out of your own head and just pushing through. I know last time we went live, I was not quite ready for it. I think my hair was 3 days dirty.
Ew. And
I was like, oh my gosh. But then I was like, it's not about me. It's about showing up and going live and just doing what you need to do for your business.
Exactly.
So that's hopefully some encouragement.
Yeah, everybody, and we'll talk more about, again, going live next week. We're going to spend our whole time focusing on that subject. But let's review. Pick your platform. We recommend Facebook starting out. Choose how many times per week you're going to post. We recommend at least 3. Evie says show up every day if you can. Honestly, if you love being in front of the camera or you don't have a problem talking in front of people, you can go live every day if you wanted to.
Go shine, baby.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Put yourself out there, but put yourself out there in a way that's building other people up, that's adding value to their lives, that's educational, that's entertaining, and you will see results. So you're going to put your ideas down on a calendar. You're going to print it out.
Or you're going to be like, not old school and use a digital one. Like,
you can.
That's okay.
You could do that too.
Yeah.
But honestly, having it in front of you so you can pencil stuff in and then look at it and then go back and erase if you need to is a great way to do that. Plan to go live. You've got to go live. You've got to go live. You've got to go live. And then finally, execute, evaluate, and repeat. Keep doing it week after week. Showing up, trying new things, figuring out what works, and don't get discouraged. You are not alone. You're not the only person struggling with maybe going live. You're not the only person struggling with finding time to put together a strategy. But if you can do these 6 things, these very simple, basic 6 things, you will see growth and success with your social media. And why is all this important?
Pop quiz.
Boom. Putting her on the spot.
I know, man. I'm going to say so your audience can get to know you and ultimately you can sell. Like, you can make a living,
At the end of the day,
we like paying our bills. That's just the fact.
Yes.
So my thought is, overall, use social media as a tool, as a resource.
That's what it is.
For you and your business and doing your thing.
I don't know how many times I've talked to people, and when it comes to the subject, business owners, when it comes to the subject of social media or digital or online, immediately they just shut down. And once I probe a little bit further, I find, well, I tried that and it didn't work. And the next question is always, well, how long did you try it?
Right. It takes time.
A couple of weeks or whatever, and I just didn't see the benefit. And I'm like, are you kidding? It takes sometimes years to build on all the stuff that you're putting in place. And we don't have all the answers, and we don't get it right 100% of the time. But we get paid to do this, so it is something that is very important to us. And obviously, the more value we bring to the table, the more we can pay our bills.
Real quick, just on a real practical level, last night, I did a story on a new business. I had a friend reach out to me and say, oh my gosh, I love what you posted. So I, started to write back and explain a little bit more about what I was storying about and what they offer. And then I said, can I give you their phone number? Would you like to reach out to them and place an order? And she was like, absolutely. Give the phone number. They end up texting said person, and a sale was made. Yeah. And so what I was saying to that person was, that is the bloody power
of social
media, right?
It's like that, boom, boom, boom,
that's
boom,
what
boom,
it
boom,
takes.
boom. Is and if you're out there and you're showing up and you're being yourself and you're being genuine, you're being transparent, and you're talking to people, whatever the case may be, showing up is a major part of it, being consistent. And then the way we always talk about it is, we want to turn your audience into fans, people that don't know you into fans. And then essentially from there, you want to turn your fans into advocates and evangelists, for lack of a better word, for your business and for your brand. So just like Evie was able to talk about that brand, and all of a sudden that person who didn't know about the brand is purchasing from that brand that they didn't know anything about, because that's the power of the social proof, right? Evie is confident in this brand. She's confident in what they produce in terms of the product or the service, and then it's very easy to
and I'll say, I know for me personally, that's what I love about what we do. It's not honestly selling us, which I don't know if that's even a smart thing to say, but I love helping small business owners shine. That's legit. I want to see them make sales. I want to see them succeed through what we do. And I just, social media is amazing.
Social media is amazing for your business. Obviously, if you're spending too much time on social media, it can be bad. But for business's sake, it's a necessity. And Stacy, again, with an amazing comment here. I'm just going to read 100% agree. She said, the social media calendar I got from you all was worth the money. Insights prove that. Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
And she also said, it took me about 6 months to see a significant change. And that is about right. We always tell our clients, expect 6 months to a year before you're really going to start seeing an uptick. And that's just the nature of it. And,
it takes time.
It takes time.
Slow and steady.
Any client that comes to us and is like, I need results now from my social media, I'm always like, it ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Unless you got some magic in your pocket.
Unless you got some magic. And we don't have that. I mean, it's just, all we know to do is to show up, be consistent, produce quality content that's engaging, and grow from there. You have to look at the data, but you can't have data until you actually produce, right? So anyway, last little bit of thought here. Social media works, but only if you work at it, which is exactly what we were just saying. If you work at it, it's going to work for you, and you will see results. We have clients, even Stacy, again, just that's proof right there, what she's saying. It
Is
works.
that still available? Just thinking about that calendar.
Yeah, so listen, if you're interested in kind of
if somebody doesn't even have time for this.
If you don't even have time for that, we do have a product. It is called the Toolbox. If you go to our website, bluedoorsocial.com, it's the first tab up at the top next to our logo. And you can kind of see what we've put together. That's what Stacy's talking about. It's literally an entire year's worth of ideas, post content ideas, along with pre-made graphics for you. And that is available. You can purchase that as a digital download directly from our website. And if you're interested and you want to get more,
or you just want to jump right into it.
Yeah, jump right into it and have more to work with. We also,
and that's literally like 7 days a week.
Yeah, it's 365 days of post content ideas that are all written out for you and ready to go. I
almost lost some hair over making that calendar.
Have you put a lot of time and effort into making that? So, but anyway, you can learn more about that at our website, bluedoorsocial.com.
Yeah.
Didn't really want to.
I know, but I'm just thinking, trying to be helpful. What if somebody doesn't have time to make this?
Absolutely.
What can we offer them?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Yep. So, anyway, that is it from us for today. Hope you learned something. If you're just tuning in, you missed a bit of stuff, so go back. And I realized we didn't introduce who we were.
I was thinking that.
Oh, that's because it
beginning,
messed up because our live.
Yeah.
I'm Brian.
I'm Evie.
And we're the owners of Blue Door Social here in Raymore, Missouri. Just trying to bring some value and ideas to you today concerning the social media strategy. Go back and watch the video if you have time. Otherwise, it will be posted on our website soon, as well as always housed here on Facebook. And
I think that's it.
We have a closing little video that we're going to share with you guys, and then the broadcast will end. So we will see you guys next Friday at 10 a.m.
Awesome.
Go Chiefs!
Bye, guys.
Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in today. We really appreciate it, and we hope you learned something.
Absolutely. And if you guys have any specific topics you want us to talk about, let us know. We would love to hear what that is and to help you guys out.
Yeah, totally. Drop some ideas in the comments below. And next week we will be covering how to go live from your phone, basically covering the most basic, easy way to do that so you can go live and promote your business.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys then.
Have a good one.
Bye.